Hi Aries, I'm back with your weekly readings. Hope you guys missed me, or maybe you didn't notice at all, but I'm back in my routine and gonna start posting these on a week-to-week basis. So I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and a continuation. And then usually I always go into like the astrological energies, what's going on in the sky, but that part is going to be posted as a separate video, usually before I post all these individual signs, so you can always refer back to that if you're interested. Okay, as a replacement though, I'm going to start off with a soul weekly message. So let me know if you guys like this and I'll continue to do this for your weeklies. Okay, so for this week, Aries, what is your soul message? You guys got Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Nice. All right. So I'm kind of, I feel like some of you could be like thinking or saying out loud, like, well, dang, like I'm tired of leading. I wish I could be led for once. You're like, I want to take a break. Like, I feel like I'm always leading. I'm always the one thinking for everybody else. I'm always the one making decisions. I'm always the one like having to be the mature one. Like, can I be led for once? I know, I feel you, but your ability to have leadership, your ability to kind of lead the way and make decisions or kind of be that powerhouse, that motivation for others is your gift. And sometimes, yeah, it does suck because you feel like you're always the one that has to like take charge and do it better than others, but that's kind of like what you're here to do pretty much. So this week especially, how are you being called to step up to the plate, to lead? So although you may be tired, this is maybe your role. This is something that you have to just fully embody, embrace, and be like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. I gotta take charge, I gotta lead, and I just gotta enjoy it and do it to my best ability. So you can see in what area of life you are taking charge or where you need to maybe take more charge and lead, because you notice that if you let others lead, it's a disaster, it's a hot mess, it's chaos, it's, you know, destruction. So that's when you know, okay, yeah, I'm meant to lead, because if I leave it to someone else, who knows what's gonna happen. All right, so Aries, what's going on when it comes to your health for this week? So for this week, it does feel like you are in very much control of your health. You're doing the right things, you're paying attention to the right things. You're very maybe motivated or passionate, or you could be feeling really strong. This could be the week where you're feeling kind of like the best you've ever felt as far as like health. Maybe you're very energized, you're being active, and you're like, okay, I feel like I'm in a good routine. I'm doing the right things, you're taking good care of yourself, or whatever you've been doing maybe has been working for you. So, you know, they say if it's not broke, don't fix it. It looks like you're very much so in your energy, you're in control, and your health is thriving. You're doing really good, or at least you found something that probably works for you. And I would say if you're feeling good, you're energized, you're feeling strong, like don't let that energy go to waste. Get things done, be productive, or go work out, go for a walk, whatever it is that you like to do. Don't let that energy go to waste. But it does look like you're feeling good, you're looking good, you're thriving, and you have the energy to kind of exert and do whatever you want to do this week. So have fun, enjoy yourself, okay? All right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, nice, you guys got the Empress, Venus energy. So for some of you, there's something you're creating, maybe something you're working on or something you're a part of that is blossoming, it's growing, it's expanding, and maybe a seed that you have planted already or a seed that you are planting is going to be blossoming and growing into something beautiful. Maybe some of you work in like the beauty industry, fashion, makeup, design, art, music, and whatever it is that you're doing or you're working on is like, it's going to turn out amazing, or it's very beautiful. You yourself could be the face of the product, or like you are the entertainer, you are the image, and you yourself are someone who's very beautiful, very creative, and stands out. So you could be receiving a lot of compliments or receiving a lot of attention this week for your work, your creativity, your product, your services. Some of you could also be, maybe you work with children, maybe you work with women, and you are someone who's like this, like you have endless creativity, endless imagination, passions, and it feels like whatever you touch is like gonna become or is beautiful this week. Okay, so everything that you do it with love. Believe in yourself, keep working at it, and it just feels like right now like you're growing, you're blossoming, and you're becoming this like beautiful being, and like whatever you're working on, or like your job, your passion, your finances, like you're really thriving and opening up in new ways. And I feel like you're gonna be attracting endless possibilities and opportunities your way. If you're working with someone or doing business with someone or go to school with someone or whatever, this person could be a Libra, Taurus, and or Pisces, or maybe you work well with those energies, with those types of people, okay? And what else? Yeah, like whatever gift, talent you have, like own it, you know, like you gotta feel like a badass. You have to encourage yourself and don't let anyone like ruin, you know, make you feel less than or dim your light, okay? All right. And then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side, we have the Four of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Hierophant. So some of you may have Taurus maybe somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're like a cusp. All right, so like you could be born like, you know, at the end, towards the end of like April. And then when it comes to this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have here the Ace of Swords, Two of Crystals, and Transformation. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a Scorpio, maybe air sign as well, not Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Doesn't have to be though, could be any sign like I always say to you guys. Could just be the energies the person is embodying, playing out, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. Okay, or just something to keep in mind. Wow, so it feels like this is a very like life-changing time for you, or especially this week. And maybe this is already stuff that you've kind of been feeling, like it feels like your life is gonna dramatically change, but in like a beautiful way, in the best possible way. And maybe this has already been taking place, where you kind of just feel it like, whoa, like something's in the air, like you're definitely like in this, like you're going on a different path or on a different journey very soon, or like things are changing dramatically. And especially when it comes to your relationships, love, romance, or the people, someone maybe in your life, maybe you've been feeling kind of down, maybe you've been feeling kind of like unfulfilled, sad, or lonely, or like you haven't found someone you connect with, or maybe you know, you've been fine on your own, but you've just been like, you know, in private, hoping, wishing that you'll find someone or be in a relationship. Because yeah, you can do fine on your own, like you're okay, you're not like, you know, you don't need someone, but you would like to have someone in your life who like loves you, connects with you, and you can build and grow together. And it looks like you could be meeting someone. You could have a new relationship or be meeting a new person very, very soon. Or maybe you've already met someone new. And it does look like this person is someone who's gonna reach out to you, or like they're gonna have new ideas, or like a new approach, new style, different style of communication towards you that stands out or is different from others, okay? And it does feel like you're like gonna open your entire heart to this person, or you guys are gonna like have something really beautiful, really special together, if you don't already. So some of you, maybe you want to have a family, or you will eventually have a family or have kids if that's something you desire. Be in a long-term relationship that's really based off love, right? Like you don't want something fake and phony, or just like something that looks good on paper. You want to actually be happy in real life, you know, and like not like those fake couples we see online that everything's like an act and like not real life. You want to actually be happy in real life, not just pretend online, you know, and like fake the funk. And so I feel like that's this type of connection where like behind closed doors, your connection with this person is deep, it's true, it's loyal, it's committed, and you're devoted 100% to each other. And I feel like this person's going to be very clear, very to the point, intentional when you meet them or when you're connecting. Like they're not, no BS, no nonsense, and you're going to love that about them. You're like, oh, finally, someone who like doesn't play games, someone who's very clear and tells me like, okay, we're going to meet tonight or dinner Friday, 7 p.m. Okay, let's go. Or, you know, like they're very like, they just make the plan. They don't like put it in the air and leave it up to you. They just do it instead of talking about it. And it does look like here, like you are attracting, or you're going to be with someone who maybe is very close or the same or similar to your morals, your values, your character, your maybe religious or spiritual beliefs, or you guys are definitely going to be very similar to each other. And that's what really connects you, your emotions, your deep connection, and your morality, your character, not surface level things, jobs, titles, you know, stuff like that. And so I definitely feel like there's a change here to your status, your relationship, and you may get into a serious relationship, or you're gonna meet someone who you're gonna be very seriously connected to. And I feel like this person is like very intense. They could be, you know, very, it's like all or nothing with this person. And but I think you appreciate that about them. There's nothing mediocre or like, you know, they're very just like intense. That's all I can say. And like they are someone who like they push themselves to change. They go through uncomfortable situations. They're transforming, they're changing how they feel. But you like that. It's like there's something really raw and like real about this person. Like they may be a little bit rough around the edges, you know, a little bit kind of cutthroat or like very whoa, okay, but it's real. You know, it's real, it's raw, and there's no like fakeness or like anything like that about this person. So it's like they can go deep with you and you're like, yeah, finally, I love that, okay? So let's continue this on and extended to get more information, see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then follow it up with your advice at the end, okay? So we'll continue this on and extended. Link will be below. I'll see you there if not see you for your next reading. All right, take care.